battery left, but I'm also recording it actually, so I didn't realize that. So it's gonna chew up the memory stick, and this will be a good test actually. It says I have 35 minutes of memory left. I got plenty of battery on my phone, so I just gotta plug in a battery to this thing, and we should be able to stream for, well, for a while. Yeah, I'm on Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, or maybe not Instagram. Live my ass off on YouTube and Twitter and Periscope, DLive and Stream and that sort of thing. So Dave Clark, good to see you, sir. Hello from Facebook. Let me just grab my battery, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick this out there in the sand, and then I'm gonna find some shade to kind of hang out in. Oh no, wait, hold on. Before I get scolded. Okay. Even though I'm under the pine trees, even though I'm under the palm trees, I acknowledge the fact that UV gets through. And so I do have the chat app open, but I'm not viewing it right now, so I apologize. I can't see your comments. But I'm trying to think if I where I put the case for the with my battery and my phone and that sort of thing in it. So I have a feeling that I either accidentally left that on the sidewalk back in Patong, which would be a bit of a bummer and kind of surprising to me that I would do that, but it's a possibility. Or I left it in the motorbike. Regardless, that means I have no battery. So that means I have 20% battery here on the GoPro. And worst thing that happens is I've left my backup cell phone basically, and I won't get that back. That costs about $100, and I lost my battery pack, which had some cracks in it now anyway. So, oh, and then this guy behind me is playing something that looks a little like cricket, or no, I'm sorry, not cricket, croquet. But in any case, with any luck, I left that in the motorbike. So, but I wanted to show you Mike's Beach. Greetings, Sudarat. How are you? Aloha, Mariano. You have no sound. Any of you guys? I mean, if you're on Facebook, the default video, I believe, is to have the sound muted. So if none of you guys have sound, please let me know. But Joe, good to see you, buddy. Born Nomad, aloha. MetTech, awesome, good to see you. And yes, I am getting old, Mariana. We all are. I'm just doing it a lot more gracefully. No judgment. But anyway, so this is Mike's Beach. If you've ever been to Phuket, then you guys may possibly either recognize or know this beach by its, you know, name that more of the commoners will call it by versus Mike's Beach, which is Karon Beach. And if you guys have ever been to Karon Beach, you know that in December at 1:15 in the afternoon, for this to be vacant and to not have any footprints down there other than some person's footprints up here that obviously went for a walk this morning, or maybe even late last night, well, there must be a pandemic, right? Beautiful green water, absolutely gorgeous. I do have my hat on, so any luck I won't burn the skin on my head. These look a little bit ominous, but that's okay. I think it's well, certainly the ones that were blocking the sun were helping with a little bit of the temperature. But getting old, but he already found a heart of gold. I found my Gracie. Was waiting Sunday morning, no live stream. Oh, Mariano, yeah, that's right. So, yeah, so sorry about that. He's talking about Bangkok Strange. I pinged Dana, because I couldn't do Saturday morning, and he said he was doing something all day Sunday. And so unfortunately we didn't have one. For the most part, they will be scheduled at least 12 hours in advance. He usually schedules them on StreamYard, but he didn't this time. So let me, and so therefore that's how you know that we're not having one. So I'll tell you what, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this right here. And with any luck, that will allow you guys to have a pretty good view, and I can stand back and I can hang out. And with any luck, I can tether to it. So the sound is good. know that the sound is gone when I'm away from it, so stand by. Yeah, because I'll be right in the sun there. Hold on. I found my little co-working space right here. This is actually working for me right now because, you know, I mean, because that way I can drop ship. This actually looks kind of nice here, doesn't it? Oh, it's called pickleball? Seriously? Nice. I never knew that. I literally had zero, because, okay, so what I see it having is basically like lanes, right? Blue, yellow, and then red. So I guess the blue is one end and red is the other end or something. So there's like a lane over there, and then there's this thing, which I guess the idea behind this, right, is that you get the ball underneath it, or the whatever. The mallets look very similar to croquet, but anyway, so I guess this is like sort of set up along here. This is called shoot, it is called Klong Bangla Park, I believe, here at Karon Beach. If you want to Google it and correct me, I'm more than happy about that. I wonder why I don't have sound. Maybe it's my phone. Well, again, Dave, if you're watching on Facebook, there should be a speaker at the bottom. And again, the default, I think, for streaming video on Facebook, for some reason, you need to click on that speaker and then the sound comes through. But that's okay. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming on over to the YouTube side. Born Nomad, that's the great idea. I need some driftwood to put up a Mike's Beach sign. I should. And then I'll I need some like paint, like finger paint, basically. That would be pretty sweet. Because, you know, of course, then everyone would just like leave me alone. That'd be good. So let me just double check on this. I'm quite confident that this is going to stop abruptly. I've got 17% battery left on the GoPro, and looks like we've been going for about 7 minutes 45 seconds. I took a bit of a ride down from Patong. I went over to Patong. I shot some video that I'll upload here in the next several days of Jong Silon. If you guys have been to Patong, then you know Jong Silon is the mall there. Right across from Jong Silon, which I guess is less than 2 years old, is a new Central Mall. And Central Mall, all that was there was the Central. In other words, like you just walked into like the main, you know, anchor store, if you will. Nothing else was open. They had the gates down, couldn't walk into the rest of the mall. Jong Silon, as you know, it's basically got like 2 buildings, right? So the first building, a whole bunch of shops, 3 floors, and then you go out the exit way, and then there's kind of an open area, and then you can go off to the left for restaurants, you can go off to the right for another like bunch of restaurants, and then there's the Robinsons and the Big C all the way to the back, and then there's kind of like that walkway with the fountain on the right and the boat and all of that. Well, the boat, and anyway, the short answer is there were, I'm gonna say 5% of the establishments were open, and I don't think all in I saw 20 customers the whole time I was there, and I walked around for probably 25-30 minutes. None of the McDonald's, there was one McDonald's open, none of the Starbucks are open, none of the coffee clubs are open, Burger Kings are all closed, Subway's closed, everything, you know, pretty much, you know, so yeah, I mean, it makes sense, right? So like when people tell you, yeah, 90% of the revenue that Phuket pulls in is from foreign tourism, and they're dying right now, then it is one of the more true statements that you've seen on the news, because of course there's all this, it's all fake news, right? That's not fake news. And so anyway, yeah, I'm a fan of this Mike's Beach here. And yesterday I hung out. Where did I hang out yesterday? Oh yeah, this was my co-working space yesterday. Right here, I basically just set up a blanket, and this was my lounger. And it's got a nice arc to it, so I was able to just kind of chill out here. And that was my view yesterday. Or sorry, 2 days ago. And I believe it was also the same time that Doorman got himself a mask, and he was able to come down here. I don't know if he went snorkeling or swimming or whatever right here. I did not see him. It was also Mike's Beach on that day. But I don't know, this piece of wood right here, this kind of looks like Mike's wood. This kind of looks like Mike's piece of wood. I think I could I could even take it with me. Guys, I could put this on the back of the motorbike, bring it home, carve it up, bring it back. I mean, you know, there's some imperfections on it, but I mean, come on, that'll buff right out. Oh, am I still tethering? Who knows? I don't know how it tethers. I believe it tethers via Wi-Fi, so I should have been okay. I hope I didn't drop out there. If it tethers via Bluetooth, man, I probably lost it. Here's a tip, Mike. Next time you start walking around with the GoPro, walk around with your cell phone. Genius. Real men of genius. How can you eat everything close? I don't understand. Sounds like a grand idea. The Cool Kids Island. Ooh, an island. That would be pretty sweet, right? Yeah, DM, I'm at Karon Beach, which of course is the, you know, that's how it is on the map. But we all know it is Mike's Beach. Can I do a PowerPoint while I'm there at Sir Mike Beach about drop shipping? You know, Joe, I was thinking about it, but what I've decided to do is actually just combine everything together in one PDF. And all you got to do is sign up for my drop shipping course, and I'll send you this PDF for free. All you got to do is pay me money, and then I'll give you stuff for free. Wait, what? I still do that though. Do you guys do that? Like, you're like, oh yeah, my room was 1,500 baht, but I got free breakfast. Really? My room was 1,000 baht, and I don't have breakfast. What'd you pay for breakfast? Oh, it's free. Okay. Sales works. You like that, Joe? Yeah, I like it as well. I mean, you know, it's pretty warm out. If it was cold, it would probably be a little bit smaller, but you know, I'm pretty okay with my manhood. I think I'm good. People getting COVID vaccines started tomorrow, America. Yes, I know. Thank you for that, DM. I appreciate that. The only thing I don't know about all of America, I do know about Massachusetts. I get updates from the government there, you know, like we all do, right? But I get it via text. They have like the Massachusetts government has a service, and so they send out daily sort of little updates via SMS, but then they'll also like throw a short link in there and give us a video, like if the governor is going to address everybody, which he pretty much does, you know, close to every day. And they actually came out with the whole schedule, and so the first people to get it, of course, are the, you know, the frontliners and the first responders and that sort of thing. And then eventually, and then I believe it titrates into people who are of a certain age group. And then I think, you know, a guy like me, you know, could just get the vaccine. I think it's going to be probably by around April of next year, if that sounds right. But again, that's Massachusetts. I'm not quite sure how every other state is doing it. And you know, I mean, look, I'm hopeful. I hope it's a good solution. Given all of this preemptive panic, I'm quite certain a lot more people will probably get it than get the flu shot. So who knows? You know what statement always bothers me is when people say, well, you know, I always get the flu when I get the flu shot. No, that's not what you get. You might get sick, but you don't get the flu. Of course, it's also like people that say, oh yeah, no, I mean, I entered Thailand visa on arrival from 56 countries. No, you entered visa exempt stamp. Friggin' beautiful. I would agree, Roger. I would have to, oh, March 4th? Okay, cool. That's a pretty quick rollout, I guess, right? Thanks for watching on Periscope, by the way. Or I believe you're watching on Periscope. You could be potentially watching on Twitter, right? Because isn't that the engine that Twitter uses for their streaming, Periscope? Not sure. But anyway, thank you very much. I appreciate you coming by, man. I appreciate all you guys coming by. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll tell you, Caesar, it really is a postcard. In fact, I bought some postcards, and I'm going to send them to my mom. I have them with me. I need to do that on the way back. The other thing I need to do on the way back is stop. Well, the first thing I need to do is check under the seat and see if I have my equipment that I think I potentially left on the sidewalk in Patong. Then, if I don't have it in the bike, then I need to drive back, and I would drive back through Patong anyway. And then I need to go to the sidewalk across from Jong Salon, right in front of Central, and see if there's a magic pouch full of my Huawei phone and my battery charger, my battery pack. So we'll see. Hey, Nick, good to see you, man. I'm sorry, that's red and I can't really see it. Is it Boop? Yeah, sorry if I can't really make that out. It looks like B-O-O-P. I'm really sorry if I'm saying that incorrectly, but it's like red with a black background. It's how I said it. Hi, Gracie and Mom. Thank you, Joe.